Hello, everyone. I am Jay Anderson, the author of Threadbare Tales from Silk Road. I welcome you on a journey across the globe. The prologue and the epilogue of my tale is set in the beautiful, rural, high desert of western Colorado. They serve as bookends to a story of international travel undertaken by two newlyweds back in 1972. The lead character, now a professional horseman, recounts the story of a series of adventures spanning the breadth of a 14,000-mile journey. The original field notes were chronicled in a book such as this one, carried by the lead character in the story throughout their journey. The lead character serves both as the protagonist and the foil, who often struggles to make sense of his ever-changing foreign environment. August St. James, as he is referred to, turned 22 in Istanbul, Turkey. The body of the story begins as this young couple fly from Los Angeles across the polar cap to London, England. They proceed to traverse Europe before working their way to the crossroads between East and West, the exotic city of Istanbul. Along the way, they encountered gypsy camps and other such novel sights. My vintage photos serve as documentation of this overland process. Suzanne, the wife of August, snaps a picture of a Canadian woman who becomes an unanticipated fellow traveler along the pleasant route from Austria to Greece. However, the three travelers have their first setback as Turkish truckers play a deadly game of chicken on a ribbon of highway through the windswept desert. August and Suzanne bid adieu to the Canadian girl when she decided to return to Europe. The newlyweds then plot their journey eastward through Turkey and into Iran. August captures his physical and mental condition in a painting as the two reach the capital city of Tehran. The stench of burning tires permeates the air. Certain unexpected and unfathomable events take place as the two continue eastward. In this case, August is pummeled with apples thrown by an Iranian group of street thugs. He is rescued by a Sufi holy man. The journey becomes more difficult the further east they venture. This is a time before the availability of bottled water and modern forms of communication. Travel becomes problematic in one of the poorest and most undeveloped countries in the world. Eventually, the two take a series of dilapidated buses in a slow-motion trek across the deserts of western Afghanistan. The landscape is recorded in a painting created by the author. August and Suzanne find themselves in the ancient rustic outposts of western Afghanistan. Encounters with the local citizenry in Afghanistan sometimes prove to be contentious. The stark difference of culture results in clashes of ideology and lifestyle. They continue their journey eastward from the capital city of Kabul over the treacherous Khyber Pass and into the rough and tumble lawlessness of western Pakistan. When a young traveler is considered an easy mark for all types of hustlers, a simple walkabout often proves difficult. The expectations placed upon travelers by the desperately poor Indians present a specific type of problem. Here, a family expects August to take them all with him back to America. I witness scenes of extreme poverty captured in this illustration of people eating from a pile of rotting vegetation. I am right in the middle of a culture seeking to find their next meal. Certain experiences defy logic. In this case, an Indian mystic becomes entangled in the life of August, who has traveled to the base of the Himalayas. On one such trek, August is accosted by a pack of enraged monkeys, whose Himalayan forest has been disrupted by this unsuspecting hiker. Travel, as he comes to find out, is often reduced to a dangerous blood sport. Along the way, August comes across people whose lifestyles are completely opposite to that of Western forms of culture. Traveling across the expanse of Central and East Asia often proves rewarding on many aesthetic levels. The author, to this day, has vivid memories of the imagery of the people who constitute the exotic makeup of India. In subsequent trips to India, the author experiences even more aspects of Indian culture. He records his travels in a yet-to-be-published book titled Where Tour Buses Won't Go. Other such ethnographic studies require venturing into the heart of Southeast Asia. The author also has a project titled Open Letters from a Closed Culture, detailing his years in Saudi Arabia. Collectively, the author's presentations are varied in scope and approach. He enjoys the interaction with his audiences. I appreciate your participation in this process.